Hello everybody, welcome back to Super Symmetry. Now you'll notice downstairs I got some pumps going. And these are new pumps. And I got another machine going. So I got another steam boiler. This is the next tier, by the way, of steam boiler. And I want to hook this thing up to there as well. But I also want to upgrade machines, because upgrading machines seems like a good idea. I don't know. Of course, I don't really need to upgrade machines, so I'll just be doing that like between the episodes if I do it, because it's really not something that's gonna be too important. It only really doubles the speed of these, and it's not very expensive. It just requires iron, which we're getting loads of now, and also other stuff. But I want to work on a progression in the episodes, so let's see here. Next machine we're gonna be making, or the next thing I want to work on, is pyrite and sulfur, because this just looks interesting to me. So, what I want to do is get pyrite. So I need to figure out how to get this stuff. So you can get it by either digging galena or sphalerite deposits found in the first two layers of crust. Pyrite dust can be roasted to obtain banded iron, which is where our roaster comes into play here. So, of all the things I do in this series, this one takes the most time because I do not have any guide. I do not know how to do this. You cannot get zincite from sphalerite. That is not how this works, because you cannot get oxygen before you have electronic machines. You see, this is a bit of an issue. So basically, it takes so like this episode, the next few episodes I record, we basically get nothing done. We go exploring a bit and all that. But that doesn't matter, because I do eventually figure out what we need to do. And we do eventually make progress. But this takes the longest out of anything, because I had to figure out how to do all of this random nonsense. And it's a headache. I still have to figure out nonsense. It's just insane. Not sure what we're supposed to do for this. So, okay. So pyrite is what we're looking for. Now, I don't know what pyrite looks like, but I do know I got some arsenopyrite. And that stuff's interesting. So, pyrite, we got a bunch of stuff here. We got chalcopyrite, which is copper and pyrite. So, if you see here, pyrite is ferrum 2 sulfur, right? And so that means I could just use some of the stuff that's literally right under our feet for that. Of course, this actually won't work because I need just regular pyrite. So I would have to do a multi-step process for that. Pyrite, I don't got none of this. It kind of sucks. Okay then, let's go ahead and work on something else, because I can't do that right now. We'll figure that out later on. I'll see if I can get some pyrite. Steam latex collector. Mud pump. Now, also, I didn't mention this, but it actually got updated. The mod pack we're playing on. What is a steam mixer? Okay, let's see if we can work towards this. Okay, so we got mold plate, mold ingot, and mold gear, as well as a mold ball. And we'll make all of them. The problem is steel is a little expensive right now, because I don't got much steel. So I'm gonna have to make some of that. While our iron's cooking up, I'm gonna go ahead and use these guys to start making some processed magnetite. So boom. Then we're gonna just throw this into there. Then we're just gonna grab that, hammer it. Now, you can actually smelt this stuff, but you actually should clean it again before you throw it into this guy. I do got some more crushed magnetite for some reason. I didn't see this. Okay then, I'll just throw that into here and get it more crushed. Throw this into here, boom. Technically, you should do this a stack at a time because it's just more efficient that way. Alright, I got even more magnetite. Look at this. Boom. This thing is way slower than I remember it being. How long does this... 72 seconds? Since when? Is that new? Did they change it, like, recently? I don't know. Seems like they might have changed it, and I'm gonna say if they made it longer, I'm not a fan, but that's fine. Oh dang, this is before I even got all the multi-blocks situated, because I actually had... Eventually I get 2 of the blast furnaces, and I have them sharing walls, because that's a thing you can do. I forgot about that. I used to know that when I played it, and then just like quit, because I didn't like Reg Deck, but now I find it's like actually very fun. But basically, you want multiple blast furnaces, and you want them to share walls so they're cheaper, because you need to be able to make a bunch of steel. A lot of steel. You need to make a bunch of that. You need to make more wrought iron. You need like 500 ingots. You need 1,000 ingots. I had 500 ingots and I used it all, so keep making that wrought iron, because you're going to need it. Night down there. Don't know why it wasn't letting me move my items. I'm gonna just use lignite dust for this. Lignite dust is super cheap, okay? It's better than coal dust, and yesterday I think I talked about why it's so good. Now, this guy is gonna use probably double the amount of, you know... He's probably gonna use double the amount of water. So I got 2 pumps down here. Very nice. Now, I don't exactly know if I need this much steam. This is probably too much steam right now. Oh dang, it actually tells you that if you find redstone rocks on the surface, there will be a... Hold on. Is it... Did they change it so it tells you if it... Hold on a second. Hold on. Because I feel like the people who make the mod watch my videos, and that'd be kind of... Okay, cool. Okay, they didn't change that. Okay. Well, it'd be kind of nice if they told you if the rocks are on the ground sooner, you find them. Underground, you know? So this stuff right here, this is cuprum. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But it's also got some, I think C is carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen 5. Well, 5 oxygen, you know? Interesting stuff. Okay, so let's work on the steam latex collector. As you can see, it's got a bunch of stuff here. Steel drill tip. Holy crap, that's a lot of steel. And I have no steel at all. Where did this come from? Since when do I have steel? I don't think... I don't know. Did I just miss this? Was this... This was in the chest the whole time. There's... Okay, then. I got some steel. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the hammer. Bang, bang. It's making plates here. We're gonna make 8 of them. We're also gonna need some more for the rotor. But rotors aren't too bad. I also need to mark down what we're making, which is a latex collector, because you need rubber. Okay, it's like IC2. You need rubber for everything. Okay, so here we go. I got a latex collector here. Need to drill some glass, of course, because, well, we already got a glass machine, so we'll make some glass too. Now I'll go ahead and talk about this again anyway. So if you want to make glass, what you need is some sand and a mortar and pestle. And also some flint. Yeah, you can't make glass without flint. So we do that. Boom. Quartz sand. Boom. And then we mix that with tiny piles of flint dust, which are somewhere in here. 2 of them. Place it in there like so, and you have glass dust. Now, glass dust on its own is useless. You can't smelt it in a furnace. You need an alloy smelter for this, I think. Shove it in there with a mold as well. And we got our 8 plates of stuff done. So now we can make a drill. Now I'm going to need 4 more of these guys for the rotor, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even more. And I already have a steel plate in here. That's crazy. Okay. So we got our motor. No, drill tip. So 6 of these will make 4. Boom. Glass is done. Now I think this thing wanted stained glass. But that ain't happening. I'm not making that, okay? And it only requires a bronze hull, so that's not too bad. The rotor, on the other hand, is pain. We'll make it, though. Okay, so the first things we need are 2 of these guys. 2 rods. Boom. Then we're going to go ahead and slap these guys with a hammer. 1 of them. The other one we're going to saw in half with a saw. And then we're going to take a file to it. And we have a screw. And now we're basically done. So all I gotta do is go into here, tell this thing to move the items into place, throw in the plates, and we got a rotor. The next step is making bronze plates, but I think we have some bronze. Yeah, we gotta go to Mount. So I should only need 9 bronze ingots. I already saw we got some bronze plates, so there's no point in me not using those for something. And these guys are still cooking up. Very nice. We're getting crushed malachite so I can make more bronze. Okay, so there we go. I got this bronze plate done. Now all I gotta do is make it. So we'll make pipes. 1, 2. I said, oh, my wrench broke. I'll just shove it in this other wrench that I use. Move the items and craft a bronze hole. And then all I need to do is move everything into position for that. And shove in those, and boom. We got ourselves a latex collector. Boom. Now this guy is gonna require me to plant one of these rubber trees, probably inside my house. I don't feel like piping steam outside of my house. What the heck? Oh, rubber tree sapling. Okay, we'll go ahead and plant this. I don't know what it needs to grow. I also don't know if it needs leaves or not. I know the IC2 ones wouldn't need leaves at all. I guess it's gonna be Christmas time in our house because we got a tree. What the heck? Just plant the tree right here. That's a nice spot. Like so. Maybe if I just place down some logs, these guys will do their work. I don't know anything about this. I mean, I need to read about this thing. Okay. Okay, so this looks like all I should need to do is just pipe steam in. I got a log up there. I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll find out. And, show recipes. Well, arboreal collector? I don't know. I don't think it's working on this thing. I mean, the light's on. I don't think it... Does this... I don't know. Well, if this thing grows, I'll make a video about it. I don't know. We'll find out then. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.